He's good at cups. He's good at knockouts. This could work. So the rumor around the campfire is Tuchel is negotiating to become the next England manager. Now, this is where I've always said, I feel there should be a rule. And I believe that the rule should be, it's international football. I should face your players, your manager, your coaching staff, your medical staff, everything. So the manager should come from the country that he's coaching of, or at the very least, have citizenship. So if you're not from there originally, at least have citizenship, which I believe Westerhoff had when he coached Nigeria in 1994. And also, his wife is Nigerian. Like I sat next to Westerhoff's wife in a plane once. Because basically, Clemens Westerhoff was coach for Nigeria at the 94 World Cup. So then that could be the case where you're embedded into the culture. That's what I think it is. But let's deal with the reality. If it's between Eddie Howe, Quidditch, Lampard, and Tuchel, if those are my options, I'm taking Tuchel. Because Tuchel is very good at knockouts. And when I think of international management and what international management is about and what it requires of you tactically, the Tuchel is tailor-made for international football. And when I look at this England team, or we get to the England team, I feel it's the right fit. So when I heard this being a rumor, I'm like, I was doing the math. And when I was doing the math, I was like, this works. This actually works. He's spent time in England. He obviously has shown how much he loves being in England. He really enjoyed his time being in the Premier League and just being part of English culture. So he actually understands the English culture and just understands the crazy, amazing passion the English fans have towards football. So the Tuchel makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And I just wonder what would hold us back. Because you have to understand this. Kante was huge. So Kante was Chelsea's best player. A massive reason Chelsea won that UCL was because of Tuchel. Because remember, we talked about what is the weakest team to win the Champions League. So let's just say from the Champions League era, the weakest team to win the Champions League was that Chelsea team in 2021. The FC Porto team in 2004 had Deco, who was arguably one of the best players in his position in the world. So maybe you can stand for Kante, but when I look at that FC Porto team, Deco, look at Carvalho, shout out to even Benny McCarthy as well, they had some players in their team. Obviously, Mourinho was a big reason. This team, Giroud, Mount, Jorginho, Timo Werner. Need I say more? So this just showed you his tactical brilliance of how he navigated that win over Real Madrid over 2 legs and how the heck he beat that Pep team and Man City, knowing how much money they've spent and just how many years Pep had with that City team with all the freaking money. So that just showed you that he understands, because what is required of you as a manager over a 38-game period is very different from a 7-game tournament. It's very different. So I just feel Tuchel is tailor-made for this. And my thing is this. Southgate was not the issue. Southgate wasn't the issue. So why this is smart is this is still within the ideology of Southgate. Because see, if the FA are dumb and stupid, you'd go for Lampard. Oh, let's take off the shackles. Let's get all the onwards. Yes, let's go free. Let's follow the attack. Yes, let's go. Come on, lads, let's go. Yes. And then you get your ass beat the living crap out of a team who knows how to counter you. That would be dumb. Going for Quidditch or Lampard and just go gung-ho, then you'll get freaking destroyed. England can't go gung-ho because you don't have the likes of a Rio, a John Terry, and Ashley Cole or Russell Campbell to properly defend. England's defenders are not good. They're not good. The attackers are amazing. The defenders are trash compared to yesteryear. So if the FA are smart, is no. Southgate's had the right idea. Can we get a better version of Southgate? Within the Southgate ideology, within the approach, but somebody that is an even better tactical mind, which is why this makes sense. If you still want to go within the Southgate psychology of pragmatic, hard to break down, we're not here to entertain, hard to score against, and able to execute. But what Tuchel brings that Southgate did have is a astute, strategic game plan for each game and opponent. A strategic way of countering them, of attacking them. Southgate's weakness, and I admit, Southgate's weakness is he didn't have a well-defined strategic plan of how do we counter them. No, it was tough to break down, but how do we hurt our opposition and how do we find holes and find weaknesses and really exploit and penetrate those weaknesses? He didn't have the tactical ability to do that. Tuchel does. So Tuchel will be able to be like, okay, I know how to utilize a Bellingham. I know how to utilize a Palmer. I know how to utilize all of these different players. And I'm pretty sure, and look, maybe Tuchel is the guy to unlock that Bournemouth Foden. Maybe he figures how Foden can be a football player. But this does make an idea. Now, you see, here's the thing. Guys, it's 2024. Yes, there's some England fans who've still not forgotten the war. Do you know what the funny thing was? When I was in Bonn, I was just hanging out with the German people, and I was like, you know, like in England, like there are some people, not all people. Some people are actually sensible. They've moved on, but there's some people that still think about, German bombers whenever England played Germany. The German guys are like, they laugh because most German people, they were not even a concept when the war was around. So using them as German bombers, what the heck is that supposed to mean to these guys? Heck, even their parents were not even, for some of these guys, their parents were born in like the 60s or the late 50s, if that. So even their parents were not even around during the war. So heck, they will not even have any idea. Because are there any English people that would have issues of like, oh my gosh, we can't hire a German. How can we hire a German? But I think most sensible English people living in 2024 be like, is he the best coach? Is he the best manager? Is he the right fit? If he is, who gives a freaking damn whether he's from Germany, from Krypton, or from Timbuktu? If he's going to help us win our second ever trophy, help us win a freaking World Cup or our first Euro, take where he's from. And guys, I think Tuchel can cook. I think Tuchel can cook. I said again, the answer of England isn't all-out attack or to fully attack it. It's not. No, it's not. Pragmatism is the way. And the way this that gets Southgate is a decent pragmatic coach. I think he's pretty decent. And I always said, Southgate may make some mistakes. Players have to take responsibility, and they still do if Tuchel comes through. But what you now have is an even better, a more tactical, pragmatic coach. And guys, here's the thing. Would you rather get knocked out and beat 4-0 playing halal ball? Or would you rather win a World Cup or win a Euros playing haram ball? Choice is yours.